All right, first graders, you need to grab your math journal and a pencil, and we are going to turn to page 175. I'm going to write that up here for you so that you see what page we are on. Grab your materials, hit pause if you need to, and then come right back. All right, first graders, number 1. Divide the circle into 2 equal shares. Would you go ahead and do that now? All right, count your shares, make sure you have 2, and make sure they are equal. I'm going to divide mine like this. Now it says to write a name for one of the shares. So we are only going to be talking about one of them. I like to shade it in just so I can see what we're talking about. What would be a name for this one piece? Yeah, we could say it is 1/2. Or we could say it is half circle. Number 3 says write a name for both of the shares. Well, this is one share. What if we also were talking about this share? Now what are we talking about, first graders? We're talking about the whole circle. That is a whole. Look at number 4. Divide the circle into 4 equal shares. Would you go ahead and divide yours now? Remember, count your shares. Make sure there's 4 of them and they're all equal. All right, now number 5 says to write a name for one share. So that means we are talking about one piece, one share. What would be a name for that, first graders? Yes, we could say that is 1/4 because we have 4 total pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, but we're only talking about one of them, 1/4. Can you think of another way that we could say 1/4? Yeah, we could say it is a quarter. Do you know why that is do you know why we call that a quarter, first graders? Well, let's think about this. What if I drew the circle again, divided it into 4 equal parts? What if I say this whole circle is worth $1? Can you think of the coin where I could have 4 of them and it equals $1? Yes, I could have quarters and they're worth 25 cents. So if each one of these shares or pieces is worth 25 cents, altogether I have 4 of them and they're worth $1. So if I'm only talking about one of them, this one here, that's a quarter. Now number 6 says which is bigger, 1/2 of the circle or 1/4 of the same circle? So let's look back. Remember, let's underline what we're looking for. We're looking for bigger. 1/2 of the circle, I'm going to use my red this time. We're only talking about this piece right here. Or 1/4 of the same circle. We're talking about this piece. Which one is bigger? 1/2 or 1/4? Yes, 1/2 is larger. So let's write that. 1/2 is bigger. I'm going to let you catch up, first graders. Now, we're not done yet on this problem because it says why. Do you know what word we can put when we're writing to mean why? Yes, because. 1/2 is bigger because, and why is that? Yeah, I'm going to say it covers more of the circle. This red up here, there's more shaded in the 1/2 than in the 1/4. All right, let's look at our last one, number 7. Now it says, which is smaller? Oh, we better underline what we're looking for. We can't forget that. That's important. We're looking for smaller this time. 1/2 of a rectangle or 1/4 of the same rectangle. I don't know about you, but Mrs. Faust likes to have a drawing because I like to actually see it. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to draw a rectangle. And it says we're talking about 1/2 of a rectangle. So I'm going to divide that into 2 equal shares. And now I'm going to shade one piece. So we're talking about this piece right here. It wants to know if 1/2 of a rectangle is smaller or 1/4 of the same rectangle. Well, you have a couple choices here, first graders. You could also divide this same rectangle into fourths, or you could redraw it. Now there's a secret. If you are going to redraw it, it has to be the same size. If you're going to compare shapes, they have to be the same size. So I'm going to draw it right underneath, and that looks about the same to me. And this time we're talking about 1/4. Oh, how many equal shares or pieces do we need, first graders? Yes, we're going to need 4 equal pieces. So I'm going to divide it in half. Then I'm going to divide each of those pieces in half. Now, do you remember what Mrs. Faust said? I always like to count my shares to make sure I have the right amount. Can you help me count, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 equal shares or 4/4. Now, it only wants me to shade in how much? 1. So I'm only going to shade in 1 piece or 1 share. Oh, now we can actually look at our picture now to see which is smaller. Is 1/2 smaller or is 1/4 smaller? Yes, 1/4 or 1/4 is smaller. 1/4 is smaller, and I'll let you catch up. Notice it says why. Do you remember what word we put when we're explaining something? Yes, we put the word because. Why is the 1/4 smaller? Yeah, I'm going to say because it covers less of the rectangle. Up here it was bigger because it covered more. Down here it's smaller because it covers less of the rectangle. All right, first graders, nice job with math today. Have a great rest of your day.